Hey guys, I am back in the Monte Carlo. There's really no reason to be in here, but so just FYI, I'm doing videos. I'm bored. It's coronavirus quarantine time. It's like April 7th or 8th, something like that. I'm not even sure. So my neighbor across the street, me and him have issues, and he's outside. I'm not afraid of him. It's just that I just don't want any part of him. He doesn't want any part of me. I called the cops on him because his dog attacked me like 2 years ago. um, like tried to bite my face and type of thing. It was like an 80-pound black lab, and he was in my yard, and I yelled at it, and it charged at me and started jumping at my face. So I punched his dog multiple times while I was backpedaling, so it wasn't a whole lot of power because I was trying to keep my balance more than anything, so I wouldn't fall over, so he actually could bite my neck or my head or face. So I was trying to defend myself as best as I could, but I was still backpedaling. So I didn't hit him that hard. It was hard enough to probably like make the dog stop because after like 6 or 7 punches he did. But it was like, honestly, they were weak punches, so I couldn't get any power into them because of how just the situation. I couldn't get any power into it. Um, so the dog finally stopped. I told the guy I was calling the cops. The dog ran off. Ever since then, the guy has hated me. So I don't hate him. If he had something, or if he needed help with something, I would help him out, no problem. I just, unless he has problems, I'm not gonna mess with him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid of him, but it's just kind of like I don't want to be part of his business. I don't need extra shit. Is basically what I'm saying. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a walk around of my car. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more quieter about it, just because I don't want him talking shit and whatever. Either way, um, and I'm just gonna show you stuff. It's nothing, no big deal, just stuff I upgraded. Like for instance, my headlights, like the headlight assemblies. I showed them in my other video, like when I did a quick walk around. There was one thing I missed though, so I'm gonna point that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go outside here, and I'm gonna put my keys in the ignition first, so you're gonna hear the beeping and stuff when I open the door, because I need to have it in there. Turn it to on. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to turn the power parking lights on, and there's the beeping. And so what I'm doing is doing a little bit of a walk around. Here's these headlights. They light up nice and bright halo things, and then there's also this bulb right there, and of course there's that side lit up. It's not very bright in the daytime. It's usually brighter, but and then what I also did is I put I replaced the headlights in it. Didn't even shut the door. So the headlights in there, the projector lenses, those are I believe they're Silver Star Ultras in the low beams and Silver Star in the high beams. So and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that back off. So here's the other thing that's cool. Fog lights. They're LED fog lights. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the fog lights. They're on. There's the fog light symbol. So this is what I'm doing. And then, so this is cool. They are white. Nice white light. I mean, they're dirty, but they're white. And then all you got to do is this. I bought them on Amazon. You just turn them off and back on again within 5 seconds. And all of a sudden they're yellow. So they're not really great for fog. There's no difference between white and yellow. But all you do is you just do it again. Or you can, what you do is just turn them off. And if you leave it off for 5 seconds and turn it back on, it turns on white again. So if you use your high beams or something like that, and it's longer than 5 seconds, you have to, when you turn your low beams back on, you have to do it again, turn it yellow. I like the white though, it matches the lights more. So I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, actually, my bad. Brake lights, or rear lights, I painted them. They're kind of messy, but I'm gonna clean them up better. So I'll turn that off, and okay, I'm gonna shut that off. Grab my keys. All right. So, and then I had an issue with the antenna. That guy, this little fin dude, came off, so they glue it on. And then, other than that, let's see. So yeah, like I said, I painted these. I painted them. I got these rings off of. See, that's the other thing too with this quarantine thing. the weather's getting nicer, so vehicles are getting nice spider webs and stuff on them, which is awesome. Gonna be full of spider webs when we drive them again. So anyway, this is flat black paint and then satin black on top of it, wet sanded in between. I bought these rings off of eBay. They're metal rings, and I taped them on with like painter's tape, and I had to wrap it around them and then tape it to that. But they weren't bent with the curve of the tail light, so they had overspray. So they are not very straight. You can kind of see they're like lopsided kind of, and they're not very clean. So I actually ordered decals. The same place that did my Challenger decals is doing them. I am going to sand this, at least this section off on all of them, because you can see how this one's kind of messy, like I didn't get it. Plus this one and the one on the other side are different sizes. This one also dripped, so it's all rough and everything, so I had to use touch-up paint to get it. And then on top of that, like I said, I got decals. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand all this off, put the decals on there. I'm gonna sand the stupid little injector molding dot that they have on there because it's not flat. That's what the problem was in the first place. And so there is light poking through here and there. So I'm gonna put those decals on, paint it, and then peel the decals off so it's nice and clean. Everything's perfect. I'm getting both rings. I'm getting 2 rings that are this size and 2 rings that size, so they'll all be symmetrical. These guys, I bought some black chrome paint and I painted them, but I didn't sand it first because I didn't think about it, forgot about it. So that came off, and either way I didn't like it that much. They were too, I don't know, they didn't look right. They were black chrome, but they didn't look like black chrome. So other than that though, I had to do body work on it. That side's not as bad, the other side's worse. And then this side's not that bad. Again, the other side's worse. So here's the front corner of that. It's pretty, not nasty, but pretty bad. And then there's this guy. This is just, that's bad. So other than that, these wheels on here are from my 03 Monte Carlo SS that I had before this. I actually had them at the same time for a short time. I like this one a lot nicer. This one's a lot cleaner style to it. Looks more modern. I'm gonna take these transformer. I put these on, but I wanted black, and they came like gray. This is before I figured I was gonna do everything black. So I bought them. I like them, but I just want them black. I'm gonna get that black. I'm gonna get some overlays of this for the front and the back, black. I want to get a tint for this or something to make that darker. And then other than that, I'm thinking about making these black too. I'm not sure. I painted the spoiler, that was body color, now it's black. Trying to do everything kind of satin. But what I was getting at with these, so these are the 03 Monte Carlo SS wheels. I plasti dipped them. It did not hold up well at all. It's not the plasti dip brand, it's the Rust-Oleum brand of the same thing. It's called Peel Coat. That was junk. I'm not going to use that ever again. I used it on these ones. I mean, as you can see, this is about 2 years old. It's flaking off. It's been like this since like 3 months after I put it on. Flaking off there, flaking off there. That one's bad. And this one is, yep, it's flaking off too. It's flaking right there. Flaking there and there. So it's been flaking off since I put it on. So it's kind of junk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my garage, and my house is old, so bear with me. I do have all sorts of crap in my garage. Those are the tires that came on the red car right there. That's all 4 of them. Those tires are like 9 years old right now, and look how, I mean, you can't really see it that well, but you can tell there's still tread on that. Like, those are decent tread still. I mean, my fingertip is going in there pretty decent. And they're just old. They're not really dry rotting. They might be by now. They've been in here for like a year and a half. But the wheels on this are an inch bigger. I have stuff on top of them, so I can't really take them off. They're an inch bigger, but the size, because that's an LT trim Monte Carlo, it's the middle trim. It came with the bigger wheels, so it's in between the SS and the base model. So the ones that are on here were the top of the line wheels for the older ones. So they're 16-inch rims. The ones that were in the garage are 17. The only reason I even put these on, because I wanted to replace the other tires because they were old, and I just bought new tires for the 03. right before it died on me. So I was just like, heck with it. I sold the car without the wheels and tires, and I put them on here. So the tires are getting to the point where they need replaced, and instead of getting them for these wheels, I'm going to get them for the other wheels. So I have the factory ones back on. I'm going to take the plastic dip off. I'm going to paint them, actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with these wheels. I might just sell them, you know, I mean, take the plastic dip off and sell them. But other than that, though, I put that on too, and it's already coming off. It's been on for quite a while, but it's been coming off for a little bit. But I don't know if I want to keep that on there or not. So the other thing that I was thinking is, I already showed it in the Challenger video. I know I'm going in here again, but my thought process is, all right, so this is my own custom design. The Punisher stall, of course, is a Punisher stall, but it is a little bit tweaked to fit the hood and stuff. I also put the teeth down the front, and then the back of it. Oh, that's my cool little Challenger flag I got. Anyway, these stripes are based off of the shaker package. The shaker package is the one that has like the stoop right here, has a big like raised up stoop. That's called the shaker shaker hood, and it has like a hole in the center, and it has like the raised up stoop in it. Sorry, it's not a stoop. It's like a what do you call it? It's, if you know what a shaker is, it's a shaker. It's just like a dual intake. It looks like a almost like a pentagon shape, and it's like right here. And it's not like a normal stoop where it's just like the Hellcat has like a stoop and stuff like that. It's just a different type. It has the two inlets like this, and but it's just like right here and right there, and it's raised up. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Challenger shaker. You'll see what I mean. It comes with the V8s, the 5.7 and the 6.4. You can get it in the stat pack or the RT. So anyway, the stripes on this are based off of that stripe package. They are 7 stripes. This is 5, and these ones are also, like, these stripes on the outside are wider than the ones on it. So I did base it off of that, but I wanted something different that wasn't something that Dodge had. So that's my own design. I actually designed it on a video game. It goes down the trunk, down the back, all the way down the back. So all the way down. So here's my thought process is, before I did this, I bought off of eBay, I bought the actual shaker decals that would be on this. And then after I bought them, I also bought the Punisher stall. So that's the other kind of part that I'm thinking. I bought the Punisher stall that actually is supposed to fit a Challenger. And then I also bought the factory shaker stripes for the roof and the trunk. So it wouldn't go down the back, and I wouldn't have the Punisher stall going down the front. Or at least if I put them on. So my idea was to do the ones I bought before I had this done. They're kind of cheaper quality decals. These ones are like basically like when you wrap cars and stuff, like when they wrap the whole car so it's a different color. That's the same material as this. So this is like really good quality stuff. But the other stuff that came from eBay was like a lower quality thing, and actually the guy that put this on showed me the difference. He actually took my decal and was showing me the underneath of it and stuff, and why he didn't want to put it on because he's like, I don't know about the quality of it when it was made. And he showed me the differences. So here's the thing though, is because I have a perfectly new stripe kit for this car that I'm not going to put on it. I thought about putting it on the Monte Carlo. So problem is because I'm a car guy, I don't really want to put a Dodge stripe package onto a Chevy car, but at the same time I think it would kind of look kind of cool. So I'm still debating about that, if I should put the Punisher stall on there and possibly put teeth down the front and then put the shaker package on there. It should fit mostly because this car isn't as wide on top, so I might have to remove a stripe or something and make it 5 again, but it would just be the factory layout. And then the trunk is smaller too, so that one actually might go down the back. I don't know, I doubt it, but I can at least do the trunk. So it might just be what the normal shaker package does to the Challenger, might be what's going on with this. So anyway, with these I have to put, when they're out in the sun, they get condensation in them, so when they're out in the sun I have to take a bulb out and let the humidity out. That's my neighbor that you can probably hear the truck. So but yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else I want to do. I mean, the trunk, has a little bit of hail damage on it here and there. The hood has a little bit of hail damage here and there. So I'm going to be putting scoops, or sorry, I bought these, what do you call them? Louvers. I bought some louvers that you can actually make functional. Like they're the stick-on ones, but what they do is they come without the 3M tape installed on them. So you can stick them on upside down or flip them over and put them in right side in, but you have to cut holes in your hood, so that's what I'm going to do with that. Still debating if I want to do them black or body color, since I'm doing kind of a black theme. And then also I'm debating on where I want to put them, either like here along the side or up towards the front, on both sides of the middle seam, which is like right there. So I'm still debating on that, but I'm not sure. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below, and I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. All right, thanks for watching.